Cancer. Hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. My name is Christine. I'm really happy you are here today. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Cancer Tarot reading. Cancer Love Tarot reading. Cancer Love reading. And as is very often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Cancer love messages, channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I want to show you this energy that's coming in, Cancer. It's the Star card, and it's the Six of Pentacles, Aquarius and Uranus energy, and of course, Moon and Taurus energy, very giving energy. This is coming here alongside the star energy, this hopeful energy for renewal. So there's obviously still something here and still something going on in this connection. Is this happening now? Is this biggest wish energy? Because I'll tell you, this is definitely somebody making a wish on a star, a fated connection. It's clear you have been apart, a cooling off period. So let's see where, or let's just check in, I guess we should say, and see what is going on. I'm channeling for you in January 2024. Happy New Year if you're here in real time. You could be here in real time, of course, but you could also be here many months, even years later. And that is because this is a timeless reading. This is a fated connection, Cancer. You are here when you're meant to be here. So welcome again. All the decks that are coming in today are linked below in the description. You'll also find all the playlists, of course, your Cancer love readings, all 12 zodiac signs, all signs love tarot readings. And if you are on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings below. So feel free to check anything out you're inspired to check out. The energy coming in here, look at this. Well, it's justice in the Lover's card. The truth of how they feel. The truth is they love you. You love them too. Is there a decision coming up here? Looks like it between the both of you. But I'll tell you, somebody, your person, your specific person, maybe somebody who's just popping into your mind, is coming here with the truth. Libra energy, Venus energy, two major arcanas here coming together. So do you already know that they love you? Is there something else they're coming here with? Let's see. Soulmate energy. Somebody getting ready to come here and offer something. The Magician, look, this is way too many cards. But they wanted to show Gemini and Virgo energy, Mercury energy. Getting really focused, manifesting you. Manifesting soulmate energy, going for what you want. Okay, so this is looking to be just what I suspected it is. Somebody's coming in here, Cancer. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates. Let the rest go. If you ever feel messages or vice versa, then that's what it is. It's really about what's resonating for you. I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you so much. I gotta show you this, Cancer. Look. The Lover's card is back. Also the Empress. So not only are they coming in here with some kind of offer, but in a very open way, emotionally open, emotionally available way. And again, they're coming here with the truth. And it's pretty clear they're coming here with the truth of how they feel. And they're wanting to get this moving again. This is coming back together. So were you in a long-term connection? Were you building a long-term connection, or was it on the table? It's looking like it's back on the table. The Empress, of course, can create and grow just about anything. And we see here this rose, one red rose, which is representing your love. That's also growth. And that's also, again, it's an offer. Have there been some timing issues here? Somebody's ready, somebody's not. Somebody's available, somebody's not. Divine feminine energy, divine timing, communication, and things moving forward. The Empress has access to all the elements, water, air, earth, and fire, and yeah, can bring it all together. You can see the transformational butterfly here. Taurus energy, Venus energy also bringing in Libra. Let's see what's going on, but this is looking to be a particular kind of reading, Cancer. Let's see what's happening. What else is happening? Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us what else Cancer needs to see, Aho. The Ace of Cups, the Death card. Wow. Really interesting. Scorpio energy here in the partnership placement. Major arcana, total transformation here. So Cancer, somebody's coming out of their ego. Somebody's coming out of their ego and is wanting a second chance. There's that butterfly again coming back, which of course we saw with the Empress, who came with the Lover's card, who came for a second time. Ace of Cups, your energy is here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, proposal energy. Somebody have a marriage proposal? It could be. It's definitely here. It's really early to tell. And of course, it's not always going to be for everybody. But what is for everybody is that proposal energy. That's a new beginning, and it's proposing something here. And I'll tell you, coming here with this Scorpio energy, some major changes going on. The death of something for the possibility of a new beginning. Total transformation and rebirth energy. I feel that, yeah, your person here, this person, your specific person who's coming in today, might be asking for a second chance here. This is a really different energy. Justice is back. The Page of Wands, the Two of Swords. The Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, sliding off the top, the Ace of Pentacles, the Hangman, the King of Wands, the Nine of Wands in reverse, Judgment. The Magician is here, also with the Devil in reverse. Look where it is. It's right here, wanting to come here with the Death card. So this is, yeah, what is the death of what for this to begin? There's an attachment here in the Devil energy. What is that attachment? Is that around you? Is that around your person? I think it's around your person. You can actually see it here in this Page of Wands. Really interesting. Look. It's like a leash here on their collar. Something that's been holding them back. Minor arcana energy. Something they've been able to get out of, and we can see that here in the major arcana energy. Eight of Swords in reverse. Jupiter and Gemini energy. So it's kind of where they put themselves. Not talking, things not moving again. And it is connected to whatever here has been that attachment. Has also put everything here in kind of a standstill. The Hangman energy, Pisces energy. Another perspective. Indecision. Not really acting on things. It's been a really strong period of uncertainty here. It's connecting to the Ace of Wands. And again, Justice is back, and so is the Magician. I just kind of want to move things around a little bit. Excuse me, I'm kind of getting messy, I know. But I need for you to see what is going on here. And this was actually in the upright, that King of Wands. So the Magician is back. Gemini, Virgo energy, Mercury energy, manifesting you, coming here to get closer to you. Soulmate energy. Turning visions into reality. Pretty focused, actually. The Magician has access to all the elements, of course, much like the Empress. Water, air, earth, and fire. But can alchemize it all. So everything that has gone on, ending this cycle. Both, I feel the no contact, no communication, and or in separation. And whatever is going on here, which is really intense. setting things up for the future, for the renewal. Here in the infinity, which is also an 8, of course, an action number. Also connected to Saturn, so obstacles, getting the obstacles out of the way. The balance. What is that? The death of what? This detachment, what is it? Of course, it can be around addictions to money, romance, let's say things that people, vices, but it's in reverse. So this is the detachment from that. And this, I feel, has been really necessary in order for anything else to move here. The death of what? It's here in this devil energy. In order for this renewal to take place. I'll tell you, is it just around the ego? Is that what the contract here is? Look at this pentacle. Commitment, relationship, partnership, contract. Of course it can be to people, but it can be to money, to work, to ego. Because their ego, yeah, they're getting that in check here. They're coming out of ego. They're coming here in a really, really different vibe. Changed is what I'm hearing. And they're coming in here in a really strong way. Here with the King of Wands. Cancer, right here in the partnership placement is your energy, the 3 of Cups, Mercury and Cancer energy, so communication. Really want to tell you the truth. They want to tell you how they feel. So that's already been coming through quite strong with the Lovers, that they love you. This is bringing you to a pretty major decision, I feel. What else are they wanting to tell you? What else is around this truth? Because Justice has come back and it's right below the Magician card. So this truth, is this going to change everything? This truth is going to change everything, and the Magician is here to help with all of that. So getting over everything and really beginning anew. It can be for some of you, you're going to see your person at a particular function, perhaps maybe even around some friends and family. Should that be possible? I don't think that's the case for everybody. But I'll tell you, this is communication. This is Mercury and Cancer energy. Again, it's around the timing, divine timing, communication, planet of the mind. And oftentimes Mercury is connected to reading and writings. So of course it can be seeing each other, but it can also be phone call or voicemail. In particular, SMS, social media, email, and they're really not giving up here, and they have something to ask you. Because the wake-up energy, look at that. Have they been indecisive? Yeah, I mean, you can see it. It's a day-to-day energy here, and it doesn't look like that's completely subsided. Moon and Libra energy. But they're ready for it. That's the thing. It's time to make a decision. It's time to make a compromise. What is this compromise around? Because this needed to be, or is needing to be released, detached from in this devil energy in order for things to restart here with the Death card, and we can see it all going down right before our eyes. What are they coming in here with? Because Archangel Gabriel, so we saw Archangel Raphael coming in here twice in the Lover's card, and now we have Archangel Gabriel here. The angel for messages, the herald of visions. Wake up. Get some clarity, asking, what do you want? What do you want, Cancer's person? It looks like what they want is you, Cancer. There's the same butterfly. Look, it's been everywhere. Here in the Death card, too, look. What do you want? This is what I've been imagining. This is what I want. I want to turn these visions into reality. I want to get back to my Cancer. I want to be honest with Cancer. I want to get out of this hangman energy, trying to work something out. Not a bad place to be, Pisces energy. But they have been getting a different perspective, and they are hearing this call. And getting out of this Two of Swords for sure. I mean, they've got really big ears here. They're really listening to Archangel Gabriel and making this decision that they've been thinking about for a really long time. In Cancer, it's connecting to the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, and that Scorpio energy also connecting with the Death card, with this, the death of their ego, with this transformation also that I feel not only that you're going through or about to go through as a couple or two people, that love each other, which we're clear about, but also something that they've been undergoing. And this can also be you, Cancer, but there is the death of something, this detachment here. It feels really big. Capricorn and Saturn energy. Saturn can slow some things down, you know, karma, obstacles, needing a lot of strength. Saturn, of course, is also around structure and rules, you know, things needing to be a particular way. So there's a major detachment here, and what do you want? I want to, at the very least, they are wanting to connect with you, to communicate with you, Cancer. And again, this is a reunion energy. This is also soul connection, and we know that with lovers. It's pretty intense, the soulmate energy here, that they want to connect with you. For some of you, this could be around your twin flame, of course. I know that's not for everybody, but the energy is here, should that be you. What is this proposal energy here in this Ace of Cups? Because this is around your relationship. It can be marriage proposal energy here. We're looking at the Ace of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. The Ace of Wands coming in here quite fast. Where I feel everybody's been in this Hangman energy, maybe even some power struggles of who's kind of moving forward first. In any case, I do feel they've been quite indecisive and not really making any moves. There need to be some paradigm shifts here in such a big way, and you can actually see it right before our eyes. The Hangman connecting here with what's on their mind, which is justice and the truth. And here, look, literally, this energy of what they've been envisioning, turning visions into reality here, coming kind of quickly, like getting inspired and just coming here, because this Eight of Swords in reverse, Jupiter and Gemini energy, is a release. It's liberation, it's freedom, it's kind of like an escape. Look what's here. There is a leash here on this person here. This could be you, you know? Again, sometimes messages are coming and vice versa. Whatever the case is, you see the daily energy of trying to do that, and you see the major arcana energy of that happening right before our eyes, which is leading to a pretty bold move here on the part of the King of Wands and the Three of Cups in this reunion energy. The Nine of Wands here also in reverse. This is ending. It's getting out of the Eight of Swords. It's the Eight of Swords in reverse as well. You know, because this is kind of like holding back, keeping up some walls here. And interesting, because it's also holding on to that ninth wand, and right behind it, of course, is the Eight of Wands, which is around communication changing everything. Which, you know, you've been waiting, I feel. There has been, I feel like, some power struggles in some way. So this is the delay in that, but it's also ending the cycle, ending no contact, no communication, and or in separation. And I say and or in separation because for some of you, it could be that it's not quite going to lead to everything coming together right away. Maybe there's a pin on it or putting something back on the table. And it can even be for some of you, there is a distance here. But I'll tell you, look at that Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, just really getting inspired. Getting out of that Eight of Swords, again, the release, the freedom, the liberation, also from their mind. It's sword energy. It's, you know, putting themselves here, lack of clarity, not communicating, just kind of stuck in their head energy. And putting themselves there with that 8, it's an action number, but 8, of course, is infinite. So that's taking themselves out again and also connecting us to karma, whatever that is going on here. Infinite, infinity, particular kind of love, but also the balance and the renewal. So jumping out of this, getting this leash off, what is that? Getting inspired, literally here, the energy of love, a fast energy, matters of the heart, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, coming in here with that pentacle, taking it somewhere else. This feels like it's a whole lot more than just, yeah, in fact, as I say that, I'm saying, I'm hearing some apologetic energy, and that's coming through in judgment. So they really are coming here with some clarity and some truth. Also, we see that in Justice, who has come back here twice, the total necessary need to balance. And we saw that in the Empress as well. the divine feminine, divine masculine energies. And we also saw them going into a balance, but in particular, that divine feminine energy of giving, of being emotionally open and available, being honest, being open. And that's the balance they need to get the truth and clarity, because they were here, I feel, in this Two of Swords and might still be in and out, so that they can get out of this major arcana hangman energy here, quite literally the call from judgment. And that's the other thing. So getting the clarity and the truth so they can bring that to you. So we know it's about how they feel. And we know that Lover's card coming in twice is leaving you both. There's a decision between you that's going to be made here. What is it around the proposal? Is it marriage? Is it to talk again? Is it to see each other? It's something that feels really pretty big to me. It could be a compromise around location. Whatever that is, the release is clearly here. The renewal, the Three of Pentacles as well. Mars and Capricorn energy. This is a collaborative energy. It's teamwork, you know. And everybody's showing up here to build up these pentacles, to get over the wall. What has been keeping things from moving in a new direction? Look, the path here. So I'm wondering too, it's getting this feeling that maybe for some of you there is something, your person or you, one of you has seen or heard something that might be kind of triggering the other. I think it might be triggering your person, but again, for some of you, I'm feeling like some of you might be resonating in reversal today, not everybody. But sort of like one last look back, you know. But getting these pentacles here, and again, divine timing, communication, you know, and growth, of course, around the pentacle, the commitment, the relationship, the partnership. You have to come together for this. Everybody's showing up to work it out, to do the work together. And we see that they're doing that here. Look at this, King of Wands, Justice. Again, getting out of this hangman energy, getting quite inspired, and coming here with this pentacle and this offer. So this lotus flower, and also here in judgment, could this just be around asking for forgiveness? Is this just a seeing each other and it's a conversation you're going to have? Or perhaps communicating again, in particular social media, email, SMS, but really it's just a matter of communicating. Is that all that's coming through? Maybe for some of you, but it really doesn't feel that way. Because they are asking for forgiveness here. This is resolution. It's either, here's the thing, this feels a whole lot like reconciliation here. But if that's you, if you're the person that I'm sensing that might be kind of giving it one last look, maybe this is the closure that you have, that you need. Because you've both been in this hangman energy. It's really been a only time will tell energy. And again, kind of some power struggles. You're also here, look, connecting to Justice, who has come back twice. A solution around the truth. And what's around the karmic energy here? Is it around you? Is it around your person? I think it's around your person, but you know, it could also be around you. Fate, karmic law, spiritual justice. For some of you, there is an element of maybe somebody or somebody's being unhappy around this. I don't know, maybe if that's connected to this devil in reverse and this total renewal. I do feel the ego here, but look, there is some kind of other contract here in this devil energy. Partnership, commitment, connection. It could just be to ego or even singlehood, but it could be to something romantic or people that are interfering, work, money, and again, all that the devil energy entails. They're hearing this, look, wearing their heart. Coming here, it's like shaking out a rug, you know. This is a lot of reconciliation. I feel breathless, actually. This is reconciliation here for me, Cancer, at least on your person's part. And where does that lead you? Does it lead you to something really big here? Or is that leading you to just talking again, whatever that is? For some of you, it might be closure. The Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. This is looking a whole lot like it's more than closure. Just have to tell you. So we look where the Queen of Wands is too, right here with the King of Wands. Yeah, an intensity between you. That's really clear, and that might be part of the reason why I feel like there have been some power struggles. A really intense, a really passionate energy. Two really strong people, but also there's some really intense feelings here. Some kind of like also not getting away with things feelings. You know, maybe that's partly why it feels like this Hangman energy has been going on for a while for some of you, because there's just two strong people. The King and the Queen of Wands, you know. And look, connecting here with the Three of Cups, and look what else is here, the Four of Wands. So another valid, something is showing itself there, the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that. Wow. Okay. Talk about it in just a moment. So there's a validation. A couple of things that I want to say here. First of all, the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles came down together, and that's giving us 33, and that's a master number. It's an energy of the possibilities here, the potential, which we also see strongly in the Magician. So anything is possible. This could go either way. And that's really how it's feeling for me. This energy of reconciliation or closure. Because everything is here, the makings for whatever it is you're trying to do are here. It's just, how are things going to turn out? You know, the future's not fixed. Energies, outcomes, they can, they will, and they do change. Everybody has free will. But what I wanted to show you is that 33, but I also wanted to show you this, and we're going to talk about this as well. The Nine of Pentacles here. Coming here with the Ace of Pentacles. Before we do, it's a validation for some of you that this is in person, that there's a celebratory energy, possibly at an event around friends and family. It is a reunion energy. The reunion energy here is really strong. And again, it could just be around communication. Hello. I caught the camera right in time. It could just be around communication. It won't be for everybody that it's at a particular event, but that is here, should that be the case. It is a homecoming energy, though. It's a coming together energy. And it's also soulmate energy. It's incoming soulmate energy. This is oftentimes a marriage card, so it can be. You're either seeing each other at something like a marriage, doesn't mean you are. And it can be connected to that. And it can be connected to marriage in some way here. We see that already. Again, it's not for everyone. The proposal energy, though, is strong. The new beginning, everything here. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Manifesting here in this energy. Right here, connecting to the Ace of Cups is where it wants to be, the Three of Cups. So really strong of coming together, whether it's in person or apart. But for those of you in person, look at this intensity between you. The King of Wands, the Queen of Wands coming together. So whether it's talking or seeing each other, this is intense. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of chemistry here. There's a lot of strong, passionate energy, but also some strong personalities, I want to say. Everybody wants to be heard. Before we talk about that Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles, abundance. You know, love coming in, attainment and fulfillment, Virgo and Mercury energy, things coming to fruition. There's that butterfly again, and it's one pentacle shy of the Ten of Pentacles. So were you in the Ten of Pentacles? Were you building again? Were you in a long-term connection? Were you building it, or was it on the table? It's definitely back on the table here. The end of no contact, no communication is quite strong, whether it's in person or digitally, I guess you could say. And where you're going from there, everything really is on the table here, and it really is strongly dependent on both your persons holding back energy, so that could just be around some timing issues, ready, not ready, available, not available. Could even just be commitment. You know, there is some ego around here, but it does feel like it's a whole lot more on getting out of that leash here so they can come and make the major change. which is the major detachment here from the devil energy and the death card. So the total rebirth, this little puppy here in the Four of Wands is even looking up at that. Look, listening to messages from spirit here. Hearing, most definitely, really strong here in the guidance from the angels. Archangel Raphael coming in twice and Archangel Gabriel as well. The Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy. A fated connection, yeah. A destined connection. Fate and destiny, you know, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. A turning point here, big time. A turning point. This is the cycles of life. It's always turning, and it's turning here in your favor right now. The end of a cycle, the renewal coming up here. Deducing into a one, more validation of the new beginnings. The potential that's still here and somebody taking that opportunity, and I kind of feel like taking it and then giving you both that opportunity, because that Lover's energy is twice is a validation of a decision coming from here. Archangel Gabriel, my gosh, that this is resolution here again. This is either reconciliation or closure, but this is your person from the past coming in here, however far back or however close. Deep soulmate connection. This is really, again, it's a new beginning here, and it's coming via communication. So you're going to hear this is hearing from your person. Again, whether you're seeing them in your talking, or you're actually getting some kind of contact. Maybe some of you already have. It's a pretty intense energy here. For some of you, you may have known your person for, look at the bottom of the deck, for many years. It can also just feel that way. A strong Six of Cups energy. The Sun in Scorpio. And that energy is also really strong here because the nostalgic energy and the reunion energy is strong. And it's not even just a dreamy energy. It feels like a whole lot more. It can even be for some of you that I'm hearing that somebody is making some plans. So that could be around actual, you know, traveling, I want to say, seeing each other. But again, definitely communicating, and a strong validation of that with the King of Swords. Coming here right underneath the Wheel of Fortune, Gemini energy, Mercury energy, both of which are here in the Magician. They've been thinking for a long time what they want to say to you, Cancer. Really, and again, there's some strategy around it. You know, look, it's connecting here with the Hangman energy of the time away, like getting a different perspective, really seeing things differently. So I am wondering again, if this is you, kind of a look back. And are there third parties? Well, your person's definitely in that third party. And it can be that time is the third party, an element of time here. But again, what is that contract here, that pentacle here, and the devil in reverse, you know? That is being removed, changed, released, let go of, in order for things to be totally different here, because that's what they're saying. It could also be what they're still trying to do. Nevertheless, I feel your energy here of just kind of looking back, and there isn't a sense of urgency around your person. And again, coming out of ego and shadow self in order to make some contact at the very least around matters of the heart here. This heart hovering right above the sword, which is the transactional energy, clarity in relationships, information, truth, which they've been thinking about here in the Hangman. Coming here with justice twice. And also you can see it here in the Magician. What they've been envisioning. How it's going to go down. What they're going to say. How they're going to say it. And that Mercury energy again. So whether it's a phone call, a voicemail, in person. For a lot of you, the in-person energy is really strong. For those of you that have that potential. Or SMS, email, social media, whatever here. But the butterfly, look at that. The moon, the emotional energy, the subconscious coming up, working things out, the crown chakra. I mean, everything is here. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. want to kiss you. Okay, so that's coming through. That's interesting. And I really want to hold you. So there's some, you know, this is actually not surprising. I'm putting this here with the King and the Queen of Wands. So whether you have had a physical closeness or that was something that was or is kind of still waiting between you, this is what's on their mind. Okay, so Cancer. I'm going to leave it at that, okay? So we are here on YouTube. You are the love of my life. Cancer. Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups, Four of Wands, lots of wake-up energy, a huge wake-up energy here. I'm sorry I ran. Going here with the Devil in reverse and the Death card. We will be together again someday. Connecting with Justice, the Magician. It's definitely what's going on in their head. I am always with you. I love you. We saw that in the Lovers card twice. You love each other. That's clear. You are my other half. More of that energy. Lover's energy. Soulmate energy. Again, for some of you, your twin flame, it's just not for everybody, but if you are on a twin flame journey, it's here. And by the way, if you are, there are really long in-depth twin flame readings for you. So feel free to check them out if you want to get an even closer look. I received your telepathic messages. Look, sort of like peeking out here, this, this dog here in the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of what's going on here too, of the dogs, I guess you could say, are all grouped here in Judgment. They're all showing up. So that's also, yeah, the clarity and kind of holding themselves accountable for what's been going on here. I mean, you can see it, whatever they're releasing or really, really trying to. You are my biggest wish. So that energy came through very early on in the star energy. The biggest wish energy was the first thing first message that I heard when I saw it. So yeah, that's a validation. Please wait for me. Thing about Wheel of Fortune is it's Jupiter energy, you know, the planet of prosperity and expansion. Feeling hopeful and optimistic, which we also saw that in the star energy, of course. But it's also around some luck, you could say. And that for me is just, you know, timing too. You know, if you think of it as like right place, right time. So whether it's on your side or both of your sides, somebody's ready, somebody's not, somebody's available, somebody's not, somebody's struggling with something here. At least this is a snapshot of where they are, what's going on. So where are you, Cancer? It's really hard living without you. I am so lost without you. I made so many mistakes. Look, connecting here with some worry on this Ace of Wands dog who's getting inspired to contact you. This is just so clear. Because this is kind of like, it's like Seven of Pentacles in reverse energy. There's this feeling of one foot out the door, two paws over the fence, you know, a kind of look back energy. So maybe something, seeing or hearing something here. Before we do, I'm hearing to look at song messages. And as I said that, this just fell right off. It can be songs you resonate with for the connection or for you. It can be songs that you don't resonate with, or songs you love, or songs you've never heard of, or maybe you don't even like. It's about the message coming through and whether you're sending it or receiving it. There's always a sentiment behind song messages, and there's always going to be things that I'm not picking up on, location, names, particular things, very much like your reading, you know, that might be coming through in a love message, or tarot, for example, somebody with an infinity tattoo, or so on and so forth. So keep your heart and your mind open for sure. I keep crying. I keep trying for you. There's nothing like you and I, baby. Sade, ordinary love. This is sliding off. Well, here we are again. I guess it must be fate. We've tried it on our own, but deep inside we've known we'd be back to set things straight. Sharon Peter Cetera, written by Tom Shaw and Dean Pitchford. After all, that is the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment. Literally in a nutshell here. While there's a moon up high. While there are birds to fly. While there is a you and I can be sure that I love you. Etta James, trust in me. Jean Schwartz, Milton Agar. That's really strongly connected to the Lovers, which came in twice, one of which was with Justice, and Justice came back down here. So that is a strong message of how they feel and believing that, if that's something that you needed to hear. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. Your song, Elton John. I wish I had a river so long. I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate on. I made my baby cry, River, Joni Mitchell. So this is some of the regret about what happened. In fact, it's strong regret. And it's also around whatever went on here, whatever is going on that led to also not communicating. Because that river, in order to skate on it, it needs to be frozen, you know. And that's not communicating. It's like a cold energy, because they're also regretting that. A lot of things that they wanted to say, and some things maybe that were even said. There's a time for us. Someday there will be time for us. Time together with time to spare, time to learn, and time to care. Somewhere, Barbara Streisand. So cards are going to start, everything's going to start getting covered up. It's what happens. Sorry, guys. But it's just coming to that point in your reading. So we will look at your last channeled love messages in a moment. When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm is a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. You'll never walk alone. Lena Simone, written by Richard Rogers. I picked up, I made so many mistakes. Love of my life, don't leave me. Love of my life, Queen, Freddie Mercury. It picked up, I made so many mistakes. So it's going to stay here where this wants to go, in the Devil in Reverse, the Death card. Around ego and, yeah, that the Devil energy as well. Return to me, for my heart wants you only. Dean Martin, written by Carmen Lombardo. Your last channeled song message, it's here again. Love of my life, love of my life, love of my life, Queen, Freddie Mercury. I think you might both be sending this to each other. I received your telepathic message, the I love you. But also here, Cancer. This is your connection. This is something else here. This is something else here. I feel you're both sending this to each other. I love you. I received your telepathic message. Love of my life here both. And it's no coincidence that it's Freddie Mercury. The communication around the telepathy here. So this is, yeah, it's very goosebumpy. Cancer, let's look at your last channeled love messages. You inspire a love in me I never knew. That's the Magician energy. Also the Lovers twice. Do you miss me too? So sending an I miss you here, asking you. I don't want to lose you forever. Coming here with you are my other half. I was stupid. Yeah, definitely coming here with some regret. Devil in Reverse. And the death of their ego here. I reread our messages. This King of Swords has been thinking for a long time, and maybe even something has already been coming through. It could have even come through and like disappeared again. This is a fated connection. It's the Wheel of Fortune. We are soulmates. Yeah, this is just all over your reading today. I'm keeping this here with the realizations, the judgment energy, the wake-up energy, and also the soulmate energy here within the Wheel of Fortune. I took you for granted. Do you still love me? I love you. Do you still love me? Because look, and it's right here with this doggy looking back. Cancer. Is that some of you looking back saying goodbye? Some of you have. Or you want to, or you're struggling with that. There's something really special about this connection. Your last channeled love message from their higher self. We were meant to meet. That's more energy of the Wheel of Fortune, but I'm going to keep it here because they're wanting to get these messages through to you too. Coming through here today as well. Cancer, that's your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed your reading. That was quite a ride. I feel emotional and my heart just kind of feels, I don't know, it's light, but it's also just a little bit heavy. I would really appreciate it if you liked today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. Thank you for that. I'm sending you so much love and light and hoping for the best outcome for you and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, bye, Cancer.